used to think I should have been a boy. I had mantles for shoulders, a firstborn with the duty of carrying weight like a son. And even before I was born, the sky caught wind that there was gossip going on that I should have been a boy. But just because you weren't planned doesn't mean you're a mistake. God made me a girl. A daughter who thought in pictures, perceived in color and spoke in verse, a love letter between a printer father and a chef mother. My dad stayed up through the night stacking machines with white reams of A4 so stark I had a vision of all the great things I'd become, see big lights around the world, and top of my list, I want to be friends with the famous. So I'd camp out by magazine stands and buy pretty stationery to make pen pals out of pop stars. I wrote them all letters, and honest to who, my favorite singer, Lisa, wrote back to me. So I was in her coat and out jamming by the mailbox every day after school waiting for a postcard. In the end, I got back too. For every page my dad lined up in his midnight hour, he earned me a star. This father of faith I blame for being a dreamer, baptized by the rain because my head, like his fro, was forever stuck in the clouds. And my mother, my sweet mum, I stuck to her like glue. She spent the day commanding orders in grand theater halls while writing cookbooks, her left hand dictating recipes to me, her right hand. So I made sure I wrote for her in my neatest handwriting because she was excellence and I was her sous chef. My doe eyes followed her hands as she kneaded into me who I'd become. Her smile was the biggest influence and her final grade would convince me I'd be sure to rise. Mum's aroma filled the home and then she lingered on. But there were also some not so nice women in our kitchen, and for the sake of poetry, I'll just call them witches. The old, unbridled, toothless types. While you run around playing and dreaming, they fly beneath you, casting spells of fear and failure. I didn't know any better, so I tore my head from the clouds to rummage through the words and got lost in the trash. You see, words have this sticking power. They latch themselves to your skin like Velcro, stitch themselves to the very fabric of your being if you let them, and I had let them. But the word on words says that life and death is in the power of the tongue. So I had to start telling myself and everyone else who I was. I'm a dreamer. I see and I hope and I do what I see. Truer than all the words that I know, I'm a story.